I'm off to collect some leaves for composting and mulching.
People just add trash also, so I'm getting one more bucket to collect the trash. We don't want the trash, we just want pure leaves. Just throw trash as well. I'm just using a grow bag, but you could literally use anything to collect the leaves. Grow bags work better because you can put them in the sunlight.
These are mostly the Indian almond tree leaves at this location, but I generally try to get other kinds of leaves as well from different places in the different streets of the city, and this is what we have collected for now.
Let me show you what I do with the leaves that I sweep from my garden. So generally connect them and put it in this pot, and this is in full sun, so there is partially mold working on it, as well as earthworms also work on this, because I have used vermicompost extensively in my garden. So there are earthworms all across the place, and they seem to find their way, and it starts to decompose like this. I keep it slightly moist, water it daily every day, maybe with a liter of water, and it starts to get convert like this. Actually, it's in the bottom. I'll have to remove the entire pile to show you the actual result. Probably it will be at the bottom once. Okay, I'll remove the pile so that you can see how exactly a leaf based compost looks like. As you can see, the earthworms in my garden find it, and they actually, now it's a combination of leaf mold and vermicompost that gets made. You see how many worms I have in this? They found their way on their own. I have not put them here. This is how I use it. Like, I cover it with this thing because there are worms in it. It cannot get direct sun as well, but it should be hot enough and moist also slightly. Now this is more of a leaf mold which has been converted by the fungi, because this is leftover leaf. You can see some stuff growing in it as well. This is leftover leaf uh, in my outdoors, so it got converted to leaf mold rather than leaf vermicompost. So there are not worms in this. This is fungi doing its job. This is very good as a soil conditioner. You can see a few more leaves still remaining here. So it's ready to use. So I just collected it and brought it up to my terrace so that I'll use it in the soil mixture itself. I'll make it from this. Saves me from getting soil. So this is the end result that you'll get actually from the leaf mold. You can see multiple leaves still not broken down. This takes more time than usual, but if it's in the outdoors and it's in full sun, and you have to keep watering it regularly so that it gets done well. This is the leaves that we collected the other day, and I let it dry for a day so that it was already dried, but still I let it dry so that it's easy to crumple it, because we want to mulch the small pieces. That will be better actually, even if you can do it with even the whole leaf, but if you just squish it like this and it crumples, that's better. Transfer all of this to this container so that it's easy for me to crumple. Yeah, just for a demonstration, I am just crumpling this little bit. I'm not taking a large quantity right now. So I'll just crumple it with hands, or if you have some kind of a cutter or mower, that also is fine, which generally in urban settings we don't. So just, squish it, crumple it. Now most of this is almond leaves. So one thing I have to be wary of is this will be slightly acidic post mulching. When I water it, right, it will release the tannins and it will be making the soil slightly acidic. Most of the fruit plants would love that, citruses and fruit, because it's not going to make it very acidic like you want it for the blueberries, but it's going to be slightly acidic. So just be wary of that, that if any plant doesn't prefer the soil to be slightly acidic, please don't use it there. Okay, I feel that we have crumpled it enough for now for this demonstration. Now let me go to the pots to apply it. Okay, this is my guava tree, and now I'm going to apply this mulch at its base. There is a volunteer papaya as well that has turned up. So this is going to love the acidity that these leaves produce, as well as it helps me keep the moisture in the soil, so that in the summer, actually it's pretty hot right now itself, so it's going to maintain the moisture. So we just spread the mulch across, and after spreading the mulch, we do a nice good watering so that it stays in the soil, and once the moisture is locked into the soil, it's going to retain it for a longer period of time than usual. I'm not sure if I'm taking the video right. Yeah, because I'm working with one hand, I'm not looking at the camera. Yeah, so the end result is something like this. You have a nice soft cushy mulch of leaves. I use this mulching most of the time. As you can see, this plant had been earlier mulched, as well as I had also used some coffee grounds in it, and the mud looks beautiful. So I just want to show what happens if you do mulching. How does the soil look beneath the mulch? So as you can see, the soil looks so nice. It's still moist. I have not watered it yet today. And let me add more mulch to this. Yeah, one more thing that works is, because of the mulch, weeds don't turn up much. But of course, it stops the volunteers as well. If you have volunteers in your garden, which come up from the vermicompost majorly. There's one more bin where I have my vermicompost going on, where it's all kitchen waste. And as you can see, a few leaves which I add every time for the carbon. They're a good source of carbon. So I do add leaves and some dried cardboard. As you can see, a good amount of worms here. And the bottom is already ready to use. So if you feel this is a lot of work, just grab the leaves and just put it in a pot, and you'll be amazed by the results. I'm sure. You can use it as a direct soil replacement, or you can use it as a conditioner as well. Let me show you the soil under mulch of one more grow bag. See, this is how rich the soil looks. It looks amazing, smells amazing. I can just lift it with the hand. It's so light. There's a lot of worm castings as well. So please switch to organic gardening. It might be a little bit of work in the initial stages, but it will do wonders to your garden.